Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Tech channel, everybody. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, and here we are with our Forza Horizon 5 series. We're going to be starting the session with the AMG, and this is the E63, the good old AMG with a 5.5 liter, which is now a 6.3 because we have fully modified this car. It's a rear-wheel drive platform now. This was originally a all-wheel drive, so we modified it in our last stream. And in the stream before is when we actually won this car in a championship. So we've been having some fun with this car for quite a while now. We got rid of the 7-speed that it came with. Now it has a 10-speed. Plus it's much lighter. About 900 pounds lighter compared to factory weight. And even though this car is a 2013, it still looks really amazing. And it sounds the best. Can't beat the sound of a V8.
Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Why not say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait?
This is not really a drift build. It's got racing slick tires on it with race suspension, so it's got a lot of grip. So here's what I was thinking to do today. We have completed most of the events. We don't have any new seasonal championships to complete. All the racing events are done. But we haven't really done many of the speed signs or stunt zones or drift zones. So there's still a bunch of those on the map. So maybe we should start doing those, because other than these side events or side missions, we don't have much left of the map. So before I start doing those, what I need to enable is my skill chain. I have that turned off because I don't like the notifications popping up every second on the screen. The UI looks much cleaner without all those notifications. So let's go to the HUD and gameplay, and we're gonna turn on where is it? Skills. Just so we know how many points we have in a drift zone or over a jump. So that'd be nice to know while we're trying to complete those. So let's start with some drift zones today. So for example, this one right here, we'll start with this one, because why not? And let's switch to a dedicated drift car. So I do have a few drift cars. I'm thinking something that's not too crazy, For example, this right here might be a good drift car. I'm thinking the wheelbase is not long enough. I mean, it would be a good drift car on like really small roads. I want something that's a little longer, that has a little longer wheelbase. So the Jaguar might be a good option. Let's keep on looking. That's a drag build. Do we have any other drift builds? Oh, okay. This is a good drift build right here. The 92 Sylvia. And it's got a LS in it. Perfect. It's lightweight. It's got good power. 552 horse, 552 torque. And I'm pretty sure it's NA. Naturally aspirated, so the power delivery should be good. The throttle response should be good. Should be a good little drift car. I mean, not as small as the S2000, but I think it will be a good option. As I'm driving this car, it feels down on power. I don't know why. Like, it's light, it's 2,600 pounds, but it just feels low on power. I might just switch to something that has more power. Dude, this might be a solid drift car. I mean, it's got a drift setup. We got more power, more torque. Yeah, it's got more weight, but the power should make up for it. And the wheelbase is even longer, so it should be fun. Alright, let me switch to this one. Maybe it'll feel better. That Sylvia definitely needed a little bit more power. Like around 700-ish instead of 550. Alright, this is another drift build. Looks pretty low-key. We got the V8 turbo torque, so it should light up the tires instantly. This is what I mean. The skill notifications on the screen, the UI looks so much cleaner without these notifications. That's why I had them turned off. But since we're gonna be doing all these side missions today, like drift zones, stunt jumps, and speed zones, we really need this on so we know what we're doing. This is a good drift setup. I like it. Very predictable. It's not overpowered or underpowered. Alright, let's start this. Oh, it's gonna be a dirt road. Okay. Alright, let's go for it. Did we get 3 stars on that? Yes, we did. Nice, dude. Alright, look at that. We already completed one. Let's move on to the next one. What is this? A danger sign. Okay. It's close by, so yeah, we're gonna go for it. This is what we're gonna be doing today. All the side missions, all the little stuff around the map. We're gonna get a 100% completion on this game. Because Forza Horizon 6 is just around the corner, man. Why not completely finish this game? So now we're heading for the danger zone. The danger sign. Whatever you want to call it. So that might be like a jump. Let's change the car so it's more suitable for the stuff we're trying to do now. I'm thinking something all-wheel drive so it can gain speed quick. Because we're not heading for a drift zone. We don't need a drift car anymore. This right here should be good. All-wheel drive, lots of power, lightweight. Alright. Alright, let's go for it. Three stars. Look at that. Another one done. This is the one that we just completed. 3 stars. Perfect. A danger sign. Alright, what is this right here? A tailblazer. Trailblazer. These are fun as well. But I'm gonna complete all the stunt zones. Or like the danger sign zones, drift zones, and speed zones first. We'll do the trailblazers later. So, what's the nearest event that we haven't done yet? Speed zone. Okay. We'll go do that. What's up, Mr. Hellcat? Damn, this car's fast. And we got some nice brakes on here as well. Oh, the Horizon story. Have we done this? Yeah, it's already completed. I think I've completed all the Horizon stories. Alright, now we're going for the next speed zone. And also, we have completed all the barn finds, so we're only left with these small things around the map. So why not get them all done, right? I think I missed it. Or the event got cancelled because we weren't driving properly. So I'm gonna try to do it properly this time. Wait. It's a speed zone, right? You have to maintain your speed. It's not a speed sign, it's a speed zone. 2 stars. Okay, we got 2 stars. What speed do we need for 3 stars? 90 miles per hour. Well, let's give it one more go with a slower car. How about this right here? It's made for off-roading. It's got less horsepower, so should be more manageable off-road. Alright, we're gonna attempt it one more time. If you get 2 stars again, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. We're not gonna keep on repeating to get 3 stars. The goal here is just to complete everything. Alright, this is already much more manageable. Oh, yeah. 2 stars, whatever. That's fine. I'm okay with 2 stars. At least it's done. You know, that's what matters the most. Our personal best is 78 miles. We needed 90 miles for 3 stars. That's okay. Not a big deal. Let's move on to the next one. Let's just get everything completed today. Well, not today, but like in the next couple streams. Maybe more than couple, but we don't have to complete everything today. You know what I mean. Speed trap. So this is different than a speed zone. Did we just do a speed zone or a speed trap? Yeah, this was a speed zone. So in a zone, I believe you have to maintain the speed. In a speed trap, they trap your speed at the camera. So let's go do that. Is that the closest one? Is there anything in the middle? There's nothing in the middle. That is the closest one. I believe this drift zone is on the way. So we'll do the drift zone. And let's change your car. For the next drift zone, I'm thinking the Hellcat Charger, because it's got a drift build on it. Alright, it's a drift zone on a dirt road. Let's see how this Charger is gonna do. no way. We got 3 stars. That is nice. That is super nice. We needed 80,000 points. We got 94,621. That is amazing. All right, now let's head towards the speed trap. Baja California speed trap. We need 140 miles per hour for 3 stars. Let's see if we can do that. Is that on a dirt road? It seems like it might be on a dirt road. Yeah, it's on a dirt road. So, since it's on a dirt road, let's select a car that has some dirt racing tires, some rally tires. And I think the Audi S1 should do pretty good. It's a small little car, lightweight, good amount of power, all-wheel drive. Should be good for some dirt roads. Alright, let's get our speeds up. It's a speed trap, not a speed zone, so we need to pass the sign at 140 miles minimum. I think I got 140. Yup, dude. We barely hit 140 right before passing the sign, so we got 3 stars. Look at that. Yup. When I said barely, that was barely. We passed it at 141.1. Nice. Alright, getting them all done one by one. And if we keep on going down on the map, keep on driving down, there's another one, Dust Bowl. And here the speed trap requires 145 miles per hour for 3 stars. And I think that's going to be kind of tough in this car. We need something faster. So do I have anything faster? Something faster with dirt tires on it, you know? How about this? Okay, it's heavy. I know, it's super heavy. But it's got lots of power and lots of torque. I think it might be able to hit 145. A stock Raptor is not going to hit 145. No, it will on a straight road. Let's see. Yeah, the F450 might be your best option there. The Trail Cat, okay. I'm not sure. It's got really big tires, even though it has all the power. It's got a Hellcat engine, but I don't think it's gonna hit 145. Oh, the 6x6. The Mercedes 6x6. I feel like this will hit 145, but I'm not 100% sure because we have to do that on a dirt road. Alright, let's just go with the F450. I got high hopes for the F450. Right here somewhere. Super Duty. Not the stock one, the modified one. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Mr. Big Truck. You have to hit 145 miles per hour on that speed trap on the dirt road. I feel like you got this. Alright, it might be tough. It's struggling right now. We're only at 130. No, it's not gonna do it. I knew it wasn't gonna do it. Only 2 stars. We can attempt it one more time. Maybe going the opposite direction. We might have a better chance. Alright. maybe we don't need a car or a truck with dirt tires on it, because this is a pretty straight road. I feel like any car should be able to do it as long as it has all-wheel drive. So let me just switch to something that has all-wheel drive and high enough suspension. How about the RS6? Yeah, we'll try the RS6. Alright, it's slow. It's slow. It's slow, and we didn't gain enough momentum to get up to the speed. We need to be coming in hot, you know. How about the E-Ray again? Yeah, it's a Corvette, not meant for off-roading, but the road is pretty straight, you know, even though it's a dirt road. Let's give it one more go. I know this is not easy. It looks easy, but it's not. Getting up to 145 on a dirt road. Alright, let's give it one more go. Easy, dude. Wow. We did it. We got 3 stars. We passed it at 149. We needed 145. Good job, E-Ray. Now there's a speed zone, and we need to maintain 90 miles per hour. So I don't think the E-Ray is gonna be able to do it, because we're not just going straight. We have to turn, and we have to stay on the track, or else the event restarts, as we all know. Oh, the F-150 pre-runner. This is a good truck. 800 horsepower, 800 foot-pounds of torque. It's heavy, but it should be able to maintain that speed easily. Yeah, today we're going to be switching a lot of cars, man. Because every event is going to require a different type of car. Oh, it's heavy. It's real heavy. Alright. Let's go. Oh no, we messed up. Okay. Let's start from the hill up here. And let's go for it. Oh no, it's kind of slow. What did we get? 2 stars? Ah, oh, that's fine. That's fine. 70 miles per hour was our average there. Well, 76.8. We needed 90. Yeah, 90 miles is not gonna be possible, dude. Let's try it again with our G-Wagon. I feel like the G-Wagon should be able to do it. We got 2 different G-Wagons. We got the 4x4 and the 6x6. I think we should go with the 4x4. Because the 6x6 is 9,000 pounds and it has less power compared to the 4x4. Because the 4x4 is a G65 with a V12 twin turbo, and this is a V8 twin turbo. So let's go with the smaller one. It's bone stock. But even though it's stock, it's still got plenty of power. Did we do any better than last time? Let's see. 78.2. Yeah, I'm okay with 2 stars. We're not gonna keep on repeating it. That's fine. The goal here is to complete these side events. Not get 3 stars on every single one of them. But if you do get 3 stars, I mean, that's a bonus. So next one is a speed zone. Pretty similar to what we just did right now. And this is on a road, on a regular paved road. So we can finally use a fast car. And let's use the M5. M5 is plenty fast. The 2018 M5. It's a nice looking car. I believe this looks better than the latest generation. Looks much more like sleeker. Is sleeker? Oh, real word. Let's just call it sleek. It looks much more sleek. The latest generation looks a little bulky. Not that it looks bad or anything. It doesn't look bad. No, not at all. It's just slightly bulkier. Be good. Alright, let me gain some speed. We're gonna be coming in from this angle. Launch control, let's go. Oh no, we almost missed it. Oh, did we complete it? I think we did. We did. It worked. It wasn't the prettiest, but it worked. We almost did 120 miles. We needed 135 for 3 stars, but we got 2 stars. Let's keep on moving to the next one. What's up next? Trailblazers. Yeah, we'll do those later. We're not doing Trailblazers right now. We're gonna be focusing on speed zones, speed traps, stunts, jumps, and danger signs. So next is gonna be a speed zone again, and it's on a dirt road. Do we have anything close by that's not on a dirt road? Not really. I feel like everything that's on like a regular road, we have already completed it. So that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. So next one is gonna be on a dirt road. And oh, this is a fast one. We need 110 miles on a dirt road. 110 miles average. Oh, crazy, crazy. All right, we're gonna drive down there and then we'll switch our car to something that's more off-road worthy. So it's gonna be on this dirt road. Oh wait, is that a... Dude, this championship was hiding from me. Okay, we actually have a championship. No way. A seasonal championship. It was freaking hiding from me. It was underneath this Trailblazer. And I thought that we completed all the seasonal championships, but this one was being a little sneaky. Alright, we're gonna pause on completing these speed signs and speed zones. First, we're gonna get this championship done because there's only, what, 3 days left? Why not just get it done right now? Alright, we're driving towards the championship. Alright, let me quickly turn off the skill notifications because we don't need that. For the championship, of course. It gets kind of annoying. Perfect. I love the clean UI look, you know. It looks so much better. Alright. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 events. This is gonna be fun. Oh, okay. So I do have a car for the championship. And it's the Mini Cooper. And this Mini Cooper was only front-wheel drive from factory, but I have changed it to all-wheel drive. So it's all-wheel drive now, and I believe I also put a 10-speed in here. And maybe like a couple bolt-ons like exhaust and intake. So it's a pretty conservative build, you know, just nothing crazy. It's gonna be the perfect car for this championship. How about that? I love when we don't have to buy a new car just for the championship. So much better. Because, you know, when you have to spend money to make money, it doesn't really make sense. But when you already have the tools, when you already have the right tools, it's a game changer, man. This car is already modified to be at the top of B class, so it's 700. Let's do this. Oh, I definitely have a 10-speed in here. Look how quickly we're going through the gears. And I also believe I have made the all-wheel drive, so it's sending more power to the rear wheels. Yeah, it's a rear biased rear wheel drive setup. I mean, sorry, all-wheel drive setup with more rear biased. So we have less understeer. Ball far, I'm coming for you, bro. Golfar's really putting in that work. We at least need the third position, man. Or else we're gonna have to repeat this. Which will suck. No! Audi S1! Stay away! Oh, that was a tough race. It seemed easy. You know, usually B-class races are super easy, but this one was kind of tough. Third place is not bad. We can make up for that in the next two races. But we're gonna have to like modify the car again, because the setup that I have on here worked out good for the previous championship that I did with this car, but for this one, we're gonna have to change it.
Zero. That thing's unstoppable.
So what can we do to make this car faster? We can't do much. It's already at the top of B class. So let's take it back to the garage. Maybe we'll have to take out some things and upgrade the other things that we have. It's gonna be a tough choice. Oh, I thought I had a 10-speed in here. I don't? That's a stock transmission that I got? No way. Wow, it's like super sharp. The gear ratios were like really, you know, really short. So we do have all-wheel drive. So we could make it rear-wheel drive only. But I don't think that's gonna be helpful, no. So maybe I got the impression of fast shifting from the all-wheel drive, because when you change your drivetrain from front or rear wheel to all-wheel, you always get a different transmission. So the transmission that we have is geared pretty short. Look at that. That's crazy, right? I thought we had 10 speeds in there, but we don't. So we can't even like downgrade that. We're gonna have to downgrade something so we can upgrade the power. What is it gonna be? Tires? Yeah, dude. Like, since it has all-wheel drive, we don't need the best tires on here. I mean, these are not the best. These are just like your stage 1 street tires. But I think we might be able to get away with just a stock compound. And add more power. So what do we already have on this car? So we have an intake. We don't have an exhaust, so maybe it's intake only. What about turbos? Okay, so yeah, it's a intake and turbo setup. Intake and turbo setup. Oh, let me just check my phone here real quick. Yep, so I don't know. I'm kind of confused about what to do with this car. It might even have weight reduction done to it. Let me double check. So there is no weight reduction done to it. It's just so light the way it is. So we have brakes. Okay, that makes sense. We have brakes. And we have better tires. Do I need all this extra braking force? I don't think I do, man. Well, the brakes kind of suck from factory. Our braking force goes down by a lot. Like, I think I can put the stock tires on here and upgrade something in the engine. Yeah, let's just do that. Or. I just thought of something else. How about I abandon the setup? Let's just keep it the way it is, but make the gear ratios longer. Because, you know, they felt pretty short, which made me think I had a 10 speed on here. How about we make the gears longer? Maybe that will help the car get a little faster. So it's not going to accelerate faster, but we should be holding each gear for longer, and that might help us. Alright, let's just try that. Because I feel like I don't want to... I feel like if I change the setup, the car might not drive as good. It's driving pretty good right now. It just needs to gain a little bit more speed. So we're going to sacrifice some acceleration for speed. And that might be just enough to get this championship done. So if that doesn't work, we have options. Even with making the gears longer, it still feels pretty good. It doesn't feel that slow. Yeah, we can make it even longer than that. That might be too long. So first 3 gears, I want them to be relatively short. And I feel like we should make 4th, 5th, and 6th like really short. Okay. That might work out pretty good. And okay, we're gonna make the first super short so we can get off the line like really quick. Okay, that looks like it might just work. That's good. That is good. Let's do this. The reward is going to be an Audi TT-RS. Looks good. Let's start the race. I like the gear ratios now. And we're already in the top 3. That's good, dude. All we had to do was just adjust the gear ratios. I'm glad I didn't touch the setup. By setup, I mean all the mods that were done to the car. All we had to do was just adjust the tune. Just tune it better. And it's performing really good. That worked out in our favor. Nice. First place. We really needed that first place. What's happening with my internet? We just had some dropped frames. What the hell? It's being a little wonky. Oh wait, what? Is this stream still going on? Can you see me? Hello? Yeah, we just had a bunch of dropped frames. My bitrate's all over the place. What's happening with my internet? So the Twitch side is working just fine. It's just the YouTube side. Oh. Bro, it's literally like getting disconnected and connected. I hope the stream is not affected. I mean...
Hey, the 250 GTO's all cleaned up. Come see it in the auto show. We need to have a talk.
Looks like we got another car ready from the barn find. Bro, is my stream getting affected? So far we have dropped frames and my bitrate is all over the place. I don't know why. Bro, if somebody's watching, let me know. Because I don't want to just keep on going when it's not even working fine. Let me just double check. I'm gonna try watching the stream from my phone just to see if it's actually fine or maybe it's not fine. There's only one way to find out. I gotta watch it myself. Hold up, everybody. Because if it's not fine, there's no point of keep on going. Yeah, my bitrate literally shows me 0, then it goes back up to like its normal, and then it goes back to 0. Like, what's going on here? All right, hold up, hold up. I just need to make sure it's fine here. So something's definitely wrong with it. I don't know what it is. Here's what I'm thinking. How about we stream later? Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. And I'm gonna be streaming again today. Later on, around nighttime. It's still evening. So yeah, there's that. So far, I've dropped 5% of my frames, and that number just keeps on going up. So I don't want to risk it any further, because so far it was running super smooth. So we have one event left in this championship, and once we finish this championship, we're gonna go back to completing the side missions, like speed zones, speed traps, danger signs. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for my next stream, everybody, which will be again today. And until then, peace out and thank you for watching.